Well, Rob, sum that up for us. Disappointing day.
Yeah, disappointed, but I think better. You know, I think it's, the crowd really got after the boys at the end there, just to big them up a little bit. And I think we put a massive physical effort in there again. We created some really good chances today. But again, some real tough lessons to learn, because how many line breaks did we create kind of first half and didn't score from? And how many times did Bath get close to our line and end up scoring? And I think that's probably the balance of the game. The only thing that really disappoints me is maybe the first 20 minutes of the second half, because when we played, we were good. When we actually played and we attacked Bath, we were making holes, we were keeping the ball well. We weren't under too much pressure. And for 20 minutes after half time, we just didn't play. I think pretty much every time we got the ball, we decided to kick it, and we didn't kick well either. And it just fed Bath, who were wanting to come and play, just fed them the ball, and then that put us under it was those defensive sets that put us under pressure. And sooner or later, something will give, and the odd missed tackle, bang, a try happens. And that's kind of the story of the game. I think if we'd have come out after half time, been a little bit more determined to really play, and had a bit more about us and a bit more belief about attacking Bath, we'd have had a better result than we got today. That said, I just said to the boys, we've lost the game here by 8 points. For a quarter of the game, we just stopped playing, we stopped attacking, and that's disappointing. But again, a lot better performance in the last couple of weeks, and definitely something we can take positively into next week.
Those 5 minutes either side of half time were really crucial, weren't they? You got to try either side.
Yeah, we were unfortunate. I mean, we kind of slipped off a tackle that we probably should have made wide, and that gave a big chunk of possession, field position. We then turned over our own line out, and that led to a try. And we've got to keep saying that we're in the Premiership now, and if you make those mistakes, you get punished. But we are getting better. This was a good, energetic. I think the players have enjoyed the physical endeavour they put into the game today, which is very important to us. Obviously, there were some things we've got to tidy up. A little bit of composure, a little bit of improvement in the tackle area and with our penalty count, and 2 or 3. That game only needed 2 or 3 things to go our way, and it could have been a very different result. So when you can say that, I think overall you can say it's been a positive performance.
You said you wanted to see a response from the boys after the last couple of weeks, and did you see that today?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a massive amount of endeavour in there and some really good rugby. And almost that's the disappointing thing. When we played well, we looked a good side, and that's why you kind of think, well, why don't we just keep doing it? And I suppose that's the frustration, but it's a lot easier sitting and watching it than being out here on the pitch when there's the pressure of trying to win games and trying to get points. And I think just sometimes we're not always dealing with it that well. But as I said, we wouldn't have to be a lot better here today to have got something out of that game today. And I think that's a major positive for us.
Another positive was the way the boys dug in at 13 men down. Not a lot of sides would capitulate.
No, it was a strange passage of play, really. I mean, we got into the court, we had 15 men, we were defending in a corner, it looked like we'd turned the ball over. There's a big pile up of bodies, and all of a sudden a yellow card. And I obviously have to have a look at the video, I don't know where that really came from. Then obviously a series of scrums, and bang, after you lose a couple, you get another yellow card. But to be fair, we didn't concede any points, so a big effort there. And then it was almost strange. Almost once we knew we just had to keep the ball and play, we looked a better side again in that final third. So some lessons to learn, but we're getting there.
On to Saracens next week and back at home, which is something you've been keen to get back and play in 6 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be great to be back at home. It seemed like we've been doing a lot of travelling and haven't played much at home. But the important thing is we can't expect being at home to give us anything. What we've got to do is we've got to concentrate and train well this week, and we're going to have to play very well. Saracens are absolutely flying at the minute. They're really trying to prove a point this season. We're going to have to play very, very well. But as you say, it'd be good to be back at home, and I think we're moving forward again.